don't know what happened there. The internet in our house just went. So hopefully this isn't too bad a signal and I shall continue using my phone. So fingers crossed, sending a little love to it. So just to recap, if you go to, I'll refer to go to part 1 where I'm talking about these 2 cards and the energy of the Alpha Dragon and 4's red, black and gold dragon energy. So we were called to work with and moving on to the light, referring to light and dark and giving space to both, and both having an energetical. I'm working with the keepers of the light. What is it we need to know in our highest good? What was it that you wanted me to connect to share for this week that would help us, that would give tools for us? It's in our highest good. What do we need to know for the week ahead, for the new moon, for Mercury, for retro? Awakening process. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. So your thoughts are going to become things very, very easily. Keep your thoughts and focus on a positive note. Bear in mind, we are facing our fears this week. So major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. So this is the time when you're really doing that spiritual work, that process, allowing that understanding. So fear is a tool. Fear is an understanding of awareness. It's there to keep you alive. You mustn't allow it to become why you do things. So if you're going to be having fear shoved or things that make you afraid, then if you allow that to kind of be your focus, that will be what happens. That will be what you tune into, will be your experience. So you need to allow yourself to see that fear and do it anyway, is that expression. But part of the awakening process is understanding that fear isn't something we have to be afraid of. Fear can be a tangible energy, but we can cultivate that fear. We can use it, channel it, and redirect it. We can transmute and clear that and say, right, okay, I'm thankful for the awareness, that why I'm aware that I'm now in my fight or flight system, that I'm in my nervous system, and then allow myself to kind of shake that off and move into the awakening process and being more I say cloak of light. I like to more think of it as a shield, and not like a big shield. This is it, nothing's getting through. Only what I allow to come through. So I think of more of a filter system, and like think of leaves and water and they get trapped. So then you shake it off and you clear it out and you allow the water still to come through. You're allowing the process to happen, but you're kind of directing it. You're allowing that contraction, that expansion when you need it, as you need it. So face what's coming up. Maybe you need to retreat, maybe you need to go and spend some time, do some self-care processes, and then coming back feeling connected and aligned. Maybe you'll need extra sleep, as I was saying if you're watching the previous video. So major spiritual changes will unfold, and this is our chance now as well to step into our own inner power and go, right, no, I'm not going to take face value what I'm being told. I'm going to do what I want to bring into being. I'm going to focus on a heart-centered practice. I'm going to focus on going to a loving, compassionate pace, and then take the inspired action. As I'm seeing written in front of me, I have on my computer, Matt Schaefer says, consistent, committed, imperfect action. Well, I love to add consistent, committed, imperfect, inspired action. It's the inspired from the heart action that you want to take. So just to conclude, Saint Germain, it's karmic releases as well. Things are coming up. Karmic is this cause and effect, and karma isn't what we think it is, but moving beyond the drama and the dharmas and creating our own path. This is where society is heading. We're no longer, we've released all that. That's all gone on a very deep level. Now we're making room for good energy to come in. So if you've got, and I did this in the meditation, I think earlier today, if you've got tight hands, You can't let anything in. If you're like this and you're hunched, I remember Louise L. Hay saying, like, if you're like this, how are you going to let it in? You to be open and receptive and standing in your power. And that's this ascension process. That's what we're moving through. That's the energy of the three, the wisdom, the will, and the love linked, the Trinity, the Christic energy, whatever you call it. So we're moving beyond that. So this is what I was stating to conclude as part 2, just to finish. We said we would go back, and now I know why. Everything in divine timing. So what is it that they wanted to say and elaborate on from that? The dark blue galactic dragon. Definitely seeing, and this is definitely ringing bells for the blue energy that has been talked about, that's coming through, and the blue dragon energy, this Lemurian energy that I was seeing from last month, I think it was, or October time, helps you to listen to the voice of the universe, connecting and singing, feeling the music of the stars, hearing the music of the stars, igniting the codes of your master blueprint, accessing the cosmic wisdom, and entering light senses. So they're saying, right, for this week and December, as we move into solstice, from new moon to solstice, we've got this alpha dragon, which is harnessing the divine masculine energy, our power, our creation, and destroying that which is the destruction. But from the ashes, it's like the phoenix in a sense. You're destroying the old version, and the old way of thinking, the old way of doing is going. It's gone. You want to mourn it, do my meditation and tune into that, and we're going to work with that energy through, I'm being told. So focus on what you want to bring into your life, to our society, to your relationships, and protect you in times of change. This with the 4s, black and gold dragon, this is the time of rapid transformation. This is going to happen fast. This is the 7 energy, and we've got what, three weeks left, so things will happen fast. This year was about change, and if it hasn't happened yet, it will happen, and it'll happen fast. So know to relax through it and be safe. Think about, and I'm going to use this analogy, and I don't want to scare you, because we've got this like sense of Kali facing the fears. So listen to what I'm saying here. You see someone in a slow motion in a movie, and you see a car accident happen. You see the car is rolling, and it's all happening in slow motion. To give you an image is what I'm being given. And as it's happening, if someone tenses through it, they break bones. That's when it's harsh. That's when it's harsh, and the tension it hits. But one of the reasons, if a child is in, or babies in particular, tend to survive more and have less things, less damage, is because they are naturally relaxed. They move through it. They allow themselves to go through that process. They don't think about it. They're not in fear. They're not in about it. Oh my God, bracing for the impact. So it's the process of what's happening or about to happen, is the sense of allow yourself to go with the flow. Realize that you are safe. You are going to get through it. I promise. And you know this innately. You don't need me to be promising. You will already know what I'm talking about. Whatever's about to happen, you'll have a sense of it. It's not going to be a shock and horror. It'll be what you're expecting. But that's where you're going to face your fears, and you're going to move beyond those fears, because this is part of the awakening process. This is part of the releasing of that karma. In order to step into this blue galactic dragon energy, we need to enlighten these codes, and they're already there for most of the people that follow me, I'm sure, are aware. That's what we've been doing. Apparently, I'm being told that's what I've been doing anyway, for myself, and reflecting that, so you're doing it for yourself too, and will be already. So with that, I'm going to leave that, because obviously this is part 2. So love and blessings. Be kind to yourself. Take some time for you if you need it. Make sure you take small little short videos that I will do with regards to the movement and the body. I will be doing short ones, so that there's there. Go back if you need to. Go to the playlist if you need to. Look and tune into what's needed. Listen to what you're needing through your heart, through your emotions, and through your body, and give it a little bit of that. Don't berate yourself if you're needing that. Awareness of that need, face where the fears are. Blessings and thank you.